Where the hell are my glasses? I have no idea. That's a really bad thing because I can't see. I'll just have to have my backup ones for now. I have no idea where they are. Uh-oh. That's bad. I made lots of notes for this video, so I'm trying to find them. Hold up, my camera's about to die. I'll be right back. I found my glasses. Those are my neighbours. Hopefully the stuff they're talking about is not bad, because I really need to make this video because I need to upload it today if I want to keep up my schedule. So I'm so nervous for some reason, but I need to suck it up. I have been away from home for over a month now, and I have been experiencing lots of different things. And I've realised that those things could be happening to so many other people too. So I've decided to make this like series where I talk about serious stuff or not so serious stuff that I deal with and that you also might be dealing with. So when I talk about them on here, you might be able to relate and take those tips away to help you out. If that makes sense at all. Yeah? Does it make sense? Oh, I don't care. Just cue the homemade jingle. Emma talks about serious life stuff. So this week, the topic is surviving the student life. Now, being away from home can be very, very tough, especially when you were raised in a home where they wash your clothes. Literally, my mum did everything for me. And that was a pretty bad thing on my part, because I came over here and when she left, I literally had no idea what I was doing. I came from a home where I would just open the cupboard and there would always be tampons there. Like, obviously they don't just magically appear, but it was just a home where there was always stuff there and I never had to worry about kind of fending for myself. So when I travelled 8 hours away from home, it finally hit me. Hey! I'm literally a potato that is in the middle of a big puddle and I have no idea what I'm doing. So this video is for all the other potatoes out there that are like me. So I'm going to talk about 3 important things that you always need to remember when you are a student. Because if you don't remember these things, you might die or you will struggle a lot like I did for the past like 3 or 4 weeks. This is the most important thing. You need to remember to eat, okay? Now, I can't cook at all. My mum did all the cooking for me, dinner was always on the table, so ever since I've been here, I've been living off takeaways, 2-minute noodles, shapes, and the fantastic tortellini. I have a stack of 10 of these in a big box behind my bed, and that has been my dinner for the past 3 weeks. Just tortellini. Now, is that healthy? Hell no. But does that feed me? Yes. And that's the most important thing. Being a student is very tiring and it can take a lot of time out of your day. Especially the course I'm doing vet nursing, and I am studying a lot. And by the 3rd week, when I put on a pair of jeans and I realised that I actually needed to buy a belt, I realised that I was not eating enough because I was too busy focusing on my studying. Knowing that I hadn't eaten enough made me scared, and I called my mum and I cried and I was like, Mum, I'm starting to see my ribs. I don't have a stomach anymore. What do I do? So remember to eat or else your brain will not function in class and you just will not be able to handle the lectures and everything like that. So remember to eat. Even if it's McDonald's every single day, it's still food. It doesn't matter. Just remember to eat. The second one, money. As your course probably drained most of your money out of your bank account, you are probably a little bit broke. Here's a story that most girls will relate to. If periods gross you out, get the frick out of here, or you need to grow up, because, yeah, that's just immature. So I was walking into the grocery shop because I got my period, and I went to get some tampons. I had $6 left, and I didn't want to go into my savings because my savings were for important stuff, like my future house or my future dog. I go into the grocery store, and for the first time in my life, I saw the price of tampons and pads. And I had to choose, do I bleed through my clothes for the rest of the week? Or do I get dinner? Of course, I bought both. Don't worry, I didn't die. I didn't starve myself. And that's what you need to remember. I know you want to save money, but you need to buy the things that you need. It might break your heart every single time money drains from your bank account, but as long as you know that you spent your money on the right things. I mean, if you see a cute pair of shoes, bitch, don't buy them. But if you're dying of whooping cough, spend your money to go to the doctor, okay? It's just common sense, you know? However, most students just suck it up. I mean, I've had intense class, our favourite thing in the whole world. I have class from Monday to Friday, 3 to 9 hours a day, depending on what lectures I have. It's a lot of class and a lot of lectures. Like I've said, I've figured out that vet nursing is very time consuming. I'm at home at 7 o'clock at night writing notes frantically while my other friends that are at another university are having fun at a pub because they only have classes 2 or 3 times a week. Fuck you guys, by the way. But here's a tip. What I do is that I record all of my lectures. The thing is that I cannot focus on something for more than an hour. My brain just zones out. So what I do is that I voice record them on my phone. Ask permission first, okay? You don't want to secretly do it and then get sued. And even some universities have the recordings online that you can listen to, except my one doesn't because it's weird like that. And therefore, if you zone out and you miss something important, you can just listen back to it on your phone. Now, this last one, it's kind of similar to the first one. Don't be scared if your body changes. If you are like me and you came from a totally mothered environment to being by yourself with no friends or family around you, your diet will change. You might gain weight or you might lose weight, and therefore your body will change. And that's okay. It doesn't matter. As long as you're not sick and your tummy is not being all funny and gross, you are fine. Please don't worry about it or freak out. Once you get used to the place and you get sorted out, or maybe if you go home for the holidays, there is a 99% chance that your body will go back to how it was when you first moved away. Being a student is hard. You need to live off takeaways because it's the only thing you can afford. And if it makes you gain a few kgs, who gives a fuck? It doesn't matter. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you didn't like it, let me know and I will just delete this video and not make it a series, because I know some people don't like serious videos and I don't want to make people uncomfortable, but I know that I was struggling a lot in the past month from a new place and from getting used to the student life, and I just wanted to see if any of these tips would help other students out too. And like always, if I get to edit on time, you'll see it on YouTube. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen. Oh, thank God. I thought I would be blind for the rest of my life. Had a freaking heart attack.